I'm actually here with Dr. Chris Barnett, Chief Medical Officer for Shannon, and thanks for being here with me today.
My pleasure, Shane.
We're actually here to talk a little bit about accountability, which is one of our values. And tell me a little bit about what you think about accountability. What comes to mind?
Well, Shane, when I think about accountability, I like to start with its cousin, responsibility. So you come to work, you get a job description, it lists your responsibilities, and most people are very good at carrying those out. I like to think of accountability as a step above responsibility, where in addition to doing your normal job task, you take it one step further, take ownership, and you do whatever it takes to make sure that the job gets done, regardless of what the challenges are. And that's the difference in responsibility and accountability.
Yeah, I think when I think about accountability, I think a lot of times about things that we look at from a metric standpoint, whether it be our quality indicators, our patients, also our patient and staff indicators, metrics, as well as some of our financial results. And I think at times we're always striving to improve all those metrics. And when I think about Shannon, we've always been real good about taking ownership when we see something that's not working quite like we think it should, and addressing it, coming up with action plans to improve, whether it's on quality or safety indicators.
Right. And a good example of that is just this morning, we all got together, gave out a couple of gym awards. Mm-hmm. And in the majority of cases, those are not really for rewarding someone for just doing their job well. It's going above and beyond, taking accountability and making sure that a patient gets taken care of or a project gets completed, even under any circumstances.
Yeah, I think it's key when you think about all our different roles and going above and beyond. That accountability side of us is in those two instances. We had a team member who a patient had come for a visit and ended up finishing that visit, needed to go home, and had left her phone or lost their phone. And so we took it upon ourselves to find her daughter and make sure she came and picked her up and took and got her home. Mm-hmm. Going above and beyond, not just leaving that patient to kind of fend for themselves, but going above and beyond and making sure that we found that patient a ride, contacted a relative, a loved one, made sure she made it home safely.
Right, and it's great to see at Shannon, as we grow, more and more examples of accountability, ownership, people going above and beyond, what makes Shannon a great place to work.
I think about accountability as just kind of owning it, and when stuff's good, owning it when stuff's good, but also owning it when stuff is not looking so good, right. And then just taking actions to improve it, right. And being accountable to improve things on a day-to-day basis and relentlessly improving things for our patients and families that come to Shannon, but also for our team members too.
Right, right.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk about accountability with me.
Thank you.
And appreciate you, and look forward to talking to y'all again. Thank you.